In this video, I'm going to show you how I drew this jellyfish with a highlighter and watercolor paint and pencils. I'm Abigail and I make speed paintings and drawings, tutorials, lessons, and demonstrations designed to help you improve your art skills. So if you're new here, consider subscribing so you don't miss out on any of my new weekly videos. Now on to this demonstration. All of the materials I'm using will be listed in the video description if you would like to check that out. To start this project, I loosely sketched in the general shapes that make up the jellyfish. Then I removed my graphite outline with an eraser. Next, I replaced those lines and filled in the bell of the jellyfish with yellow highlighter. Then I loosely mapped in where the shadows were in the bell with a yellow watercolor pencil. Then I darkened up some of these shadows with light green, then even more with dark green. Then I blended it out from my lighter colors into my darker colors to avoid muddying up the highlights with the darker colors. Next, I used the wet on wet technique to add a simple background to this jellyfish. Since the highlighters are water soluble, the lines blended into the rest of this wet area. After the background dried, I was able to see some of my original guidelines underneath it, so I redefined those guidelines with yellow. Then I added another layer of yellow to the highlights in the bell and then redefined my shadows with light green and then added in my deepest shadows with dark green. I also added some red on top of the dark green to darken up some of those areas further. If you would like to know more about what other colors other than black to use to tone down the saturation of another color, feel free to check out this video that explains that briefly, as well as many other aspects of color theory. Then I added a layer of dark green to the shadows in this oral arm and then darkened up those areas further with red. After that, I blended out the bell. Once that was dry, I redefined the highlights with white and added another layer of light green, dark green, and red to the shadows. Then I added more dark green and red to the deepest shadows in the bell before redefining the highlights in the oral arm with white and add in the shadows to the rest of the tentacles with dark green. Then I add a layer of light green to the midtones. After that, I blend out all of the tentacles, starting in the lighter areas and then transitioning into the darker areas to avoid muddying up my highlights. And that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it and want to see another demonstration, consider checking out this video, or if you would like more of a step-by-step lesson, then consider checking out this playlist. If you watch all the videos in this playlist, you can easily walk away with your own finished drawing. Anyway guys, until next time, God bless.